morning. Hello, it's afternoon actually. Okay, I wanted to just start walking here. Greetings from Mexico. I am in a town called Ajijic, two J's. And I'm gonna go do this El Chapala waterfall. Okay, I recognize things like that from the Camino. That was fast. I'm already wondering where to go. Try the path to the right. Goes by this old house or whatever this is, which is pretty cool. Oh, all right. Let's see here. This hike's off to a rough start because I woke up late because I had a few beverages last night. Went down to the bus station in Guadalajara. I had to wait 45 minutes for the bus. And then the bus took an hour and 45 minutes to get here. Lots of traffic. And then I tried to get something quick to eat. Ended up just wandering to a restaurant. That took forever. Bottom line, I have 3 hours till sunset. Just for extra fun. I'm hungover. Yesterday I did Paca Huentitan. And so I'm still tired from that. And yeah, and I just scarfed down a bunch of food. So boom, let's get into this. Well, I'm still not sure if I'm going the right way. The other trail is on the other side of this gorge. But down in here, this looks really cool. I'm gonna go check this out. This is really cool. Clearly some old structure. Big hole here. Oh God. Very cool. I wonder what it was. Okay, those two trails do end up joining forces on top of whatever this is. Okay, let's carry on. Well, first impressions. Trail's in pretty decent shape. It's not that bad of footing. Of course, it's uphill, which I knew. And it's very nice walking up in between, kind of up a draw. Pretty cool. It's supposed to be a waterfall. But of course, we'll see how far I get. And it could be dry. This is something you generally do during the rainy season, which is summer. Well, it's an intersection that doesn't show up in anything. It's difficult to get help for this because there's no map down at the bottom. All trails, it did show up, but I don't pay for all trails. So I don't know how to use it. As soon as I try to load it up in here, the map vanished, so I can't see where I am there. Woo! It is on maps.me, mind you. That's really all I got to go on. Let's, figure things out. Like I said, not a lot of help from technology on this, or even just finding a map or something, right? No sign basically saying, please don't leave your garbage, basura, garbage. And yeah, got this guy here, and yeah, man, this is really cool. It's a lot of work, but this is really cool. I think that trail that was back there definitely takes like an easier way up because this is going to be quite scrambly, right? That's pretty cool though. I didn't miss this. Yeah, I don't like this. The footing sucks. These are old trail runners that don't have the greatest footing. I don't have very good balance right now, and my muscles are tired from yesterday. I think I could get past this. Those are nice little footholds, but I'm just gonna go back and try that other trail. I think it's an easier way. Yeah, that is a big A firm. Try to the left is a much safer way up. All that. Oh, okay. So if we're keeping track, first fork doesn't matter. Second fork You can walk down and see that site and then go back and go to the left. Very cool. This is not a Sunday stroll. Please don't assume it's a Sunday stroll. Quite technical, but it is fun. I'm digging it. Okay, I've definitely come to a real intersection. It was a trail I was heading off down over there, which does show up on maps. Got a little enclosure for, I don't know what, horses, donkeys, and I got a sign here. So this trail kind of cuts across. You know, you could go way up there and go across and then back down, but it's pretty long. I don't have a huge amount of time, and according to that sign, it seems like this is the way to the waterfall if it's there. So let's see if we can't find that. Very quickly, you come to a T intersection. There is this. For a minute, I thought it meant like arrow pointing that way, but I think it means like that. All right. All right. Still has the occasional little trail that runs off. And I feel like these, I've been seeing a lot of them, and I feel like they are markers, on purpose markers. So, yeah, I think that's helping a bit. So you can see up there. That is looking back down the trail where I came. Taking my first break. I've been working hard. I know I don't have much time, but I also, seems like I'm gonna break out soon and be exposed. So take a break in the shade. And you can see too that it's starting to break out. I mean, this is my view sitting right now. Starting to break out to some views, so this is gonna be cool. Okay, come to another intersection. Not sure what these bags are for. They look like they're just full of gravel. Trail repair, I guess. So down here, I actually don't want to go down there, but I want to go and like see a view here, all right? This looks pretty sweet. And then I'll probably keep going down that way because I think that's where the waterfall is. All right, let's go check this out. Okay, well, this just keeps going and going. I know eventually I'll go back. Turn around. This is pretty outstanding. Oh. All right, so I'm not going to keep going up that way. I don't want to go back to the main road yet. I'm going to keep going down that way. This is cool. People come up here and have fires. This is awesome. Down there is Lake Chapala. This is really cool. There's this, which clearly goes up there and probably much farther. And then there's this, which kind of keeps cutting across, which is the one that's like marked and stuff. And I think I'll do that one. And all trails, I'm pretty sure I saw this is 4.6 kilometers, which is fine now that I've pretty much hammered off the climb. So that's all right. I should easily be able to get that done before daylight becomes an issue. Well, this is pretty awesome. I really don't get a view like that too much because there's a lot of trees along here. But if those trees weren't there, the hillside would become quite unstable and this trail wouldn't last. So, gotta take the good with the bad in that sense. Okay, heading steeply down now. Hopefully it's not a straight back up again type situation, but it could be. I know that I'm not yet pointed in the direction of town yet, so. Very cool. This is getting on the technical side again, I gotta say. Very cool though. Very cool. Okay, so here's a big old T intersection. Oh, okay. I'm noticing things now that I didn't before I turned on the camera. So my app does show that way. And now also you have this. It's kind of a universal don't go this way sign. And now I've spotted there's yellow and white. Okay, oh, there's even a thing in the tree. Yeah, definitely all doubt is removed. These are kind of, yeah, Yeah, this is this is a little creepy. Not gonna lie. They definitely don't look human. I mean, some of them are too short and stuff, but that's creepy. Well, I am climbing again. That's not a surprise. I think I was over here roughly. Came over like this, down, 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 and now starting to head back up. Got this random white tree. Is this cotton or something? That's cool. Well, the sun has gone behind the hill over here. A little breeze has come up and I'm actually cold. Very surprising. I guess the altitude helps too, right? Another intersection, and this time there really is nothing. My app shows me to keep going up this way, and then shortly I actually turn left and start heading back to town, to the road. So that one's probably just some kind of connector, but I'll go up here, see if I can't. You know, like, remember those little white marks on the rocks? Those vanished a long time ago. Just have the occasional yellow and white stripe. And a little piece of flagging. Never quite trusting of those, but there is one, so. Guess I lied. Guess there are still some of these around. Well, I came to an intersection that seemed to be my trail, like heading back to town. But then I saw the yellow and white kind of going off up here. And I know that there is, like, that's a different loop I could have done. Like, if I had many more hours, you know, up all the way up there and around and back down, would have ended up at that first kind of major intersection I came to. Over here, there's been 3 trails now that have branched off. So this one here, and kind of goes towards town. The one that seemed to match up with my app was back here. Yeah, there's trails. So it's starting to get a little confusing, right? And those white rocks and yellow and white are now leading me off over there. So maybe the waterfall is down there. I don't know. There's not a lot of information to be found about these hikes, all right, on the internet or anything else really. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna just take the trail that matches with my app, get my butt back to town. Hopefully that'll work out. And yeah, I mean, it's been a fun day, so I'll call it one. Start making my way back. Here we go. I came from down there, and there's the trail I'm gonna use. And these guys led me up there. I only went about 100 meters or so. Well, so far this is working out. It is, I just checked, and I am on precisely on the trail that's on my phone. So it's good. Brings me back to town. Starting to go down now. You know, really, you know, I probably could have taken any one of those 3 trails and they would have brought me back to town. But I mean, you could be walking into someone's backyard for all I know, right? And who knows? Could be a precipitous drop off. No idea. So it's good to at least try to, you know, if you don't want to take the same way back that you came up, at least try to stick to a trail that's on something, on some kind of app. And now here's a T intersection of sorts. I have a funny feeling that was the first trail that broke off. And there's something over here. Is this somebody's land? Gotta be careful, you know, with homeless people's stuff, right? Because they got nothing to lose, man. It's just me and them up here, so yeah, they can basically do whatever they like. Not a bad little setup. I was just thinking, can you imagine how hot that black tarping would get in plus 40 in the summer? Like, holy crap, that'd be insane. Okay. When I got to that homeless guy's place and that little branch off, I got off the trail. I'm going in the incorrect direction now, so I'm not sure, yeah, not sure what to do about that, because that homeless guy's stuff was all fenced off with barbed wire, so I can't really go that direction. And yet that's kind of where it shows me to go. I don't know here. I'll go over here a bit farther and see if I can see out. See, I'm not going towards town now. Now I'm headed back to the west again. So, you know, town and the lake is that way. So yeah, let's see if this thing like starts branching down there. All right. Meaningless marker. It does look like I've kind of run into something though. Like, what's this? It's kind of an open area. Like, it looks like something was here at one point. And it definitely looks like a trail down there. Oh, beautiful. Oh, there's like someone else's house. Oh, jeez. This is the kind of thing I wanted to avoid, right? Okay, I better head down here. This is going the right way, so, all right. Okay, so this is starting to wind its way down now. And it shows me as 200 meters. The trail that's on the app is 200 meters over there, so I'm not too far off. And yeah, this will probably work out. Well, that might be a prayer sash, but I don't think so. Normally I don't put prayer sashes on video, right? I think I read somewhere that it's disrespectful to take pictures of them and stuff. So anyway, I kind of thought at first that maybe this person, whoever lives up there, if they still live up there, that they took a dirt bike up this, but there's horse scat. So plenty of it. So yeah, this is definitely a horse trail. Okay, so there's like 5 other sashes around me that look just like that other one. I think that's the same practice as in Canada, where the natives, they put up prayer sashes. They do a ceremony and they put them up. So I'll have to look into that, see if that's the same thing that happens here in Mexico as well. Well, there's where I came from. I've just come to a 4-way. Hell, this looks like there's even a few other things. That appears to be the trail that was marked on my app. I don't know how I lost it, but anyway, I'm back on it. So I'm gonna turn right, and this heads down to town. Just beautiful. Hold it up over my head. Just beautiful. I think that island over there is one I read about, and the Spanish couldn't take that island, you know, by force. They had to just starve them out. Eventually they finally surrendered because they were starving and because the Spanish had cut off all their lines of food, but they couldn't actually get in there and take it. They had to starve them out. I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, now I've passed like a dozen prayer sashes now. That's why I've got the phone kind of pointed down, because I'm passing some more. I will leave that one up on camera. The first one, I will keep it up, but just because it's pretty hard for you to come see it here in Mexico. So in Alberta, yeah, you can go find them all over the place. So anyway, but yeah, it's kind of cool. Getting pretty technical. I've got a long way to go down and not that much distance to do it in. Just got to take your time. Take your time. Nice rock. What could be a better place to take a break than this? Outstanding. Just totally outstanding. So this waterfall seems like I'm not sure if I stumbled across it or not. Maybe that first bunch of rocks I went up, more sashes. First bunch of rocks I went up, normally there's water going down that, and one of those is the falls. I'll do a bit of research. I'll flash it up on screen if I can figure it out. But yeah, oh wow. So back there's a pretty big display of sashes and some figures, and there's a picture of looks like Mary, you know, Mother of Christ type thing. And you got this, which says Bienvenidos Communal something. Maybe there was a commune of some kind up here. There's some barbed wire, so maybe that was this area. And then over here, you've got, where is it now? You got this guy, kind of overgrown in. So yeah, some interesting stuff. Whatever it was, it's clearly abandoned now, but some interesting stuff. Okay then. All right. Am I walking into someone's backyard, or was I in someone's backyard the whole time? Well, I've got to get back to town, so I'm going through. So, trail came down to another fence, which definitely looks a lot more kept up. Followed along it for a while. Now it appears it's going to turn right. Another thing about, and there's another little structure over there. Nothing like wandering around Mexico trying not to piss anyone off, right? Okay, let's keep going here. Hopefully this works out. This is following what's on the app, that trail, so that's good. Okay, so now I've come to a little fork. We've got all these posts that have been painted red and blue for some reason, so that would go up to that structure I showed before. This trail here would go up to is where I came from, and then this is the other. There was like a tarp area and stuff behind that fence, so you know it kind of leads you up in between everything. Let's carry on, still more to go. These prairie sashes are kind of impressive. The impressive part is that they actually have to climb up there in order to tie them up. Whereas the ones in Canada, I think it might be more ceremony involved. That's why you always find them like maybe 5 minutes walk from a vehicle. But yeah, they never seem to get them up very far off. They're just kind of there. You can drive a car right up to it almost. Interesting. Little mirror, beat up teddy bear. It says enjoy and replenish on return in English and in Spanish, and it's a beer, and it's empty. Interesting. Well, I think during tourist times and when you don't have COVID, there's probably some people here selling stuff, and you know, kind of like what was going on at Hugh and Tinton. Oh, cool. Very cool. Huh. Neat. There wasn't a whole bunch of, well, even if there wasn't, with moss in there, maybe I wouldn't go in. That's kind of neat. And another one, and this one's even more cool. This one that actually made into an entire like shrine. This is impressive, man. Wow. Very cool. At the 3 crosses. Cool. All right. I will take a picture of this on my app, and so you can see where this comes out, or maybe if you want to start here. And that's it, man. That was a fun hike. I'm gonna wrap it up before I, run into a bunch of Mexicans, and then I can't anymore. Can't really talk. Yeah, get out there and hike, man. Mexico, everywhere. It's a fun time.